Closing time.
Where all the things meet. Was that
Closing
Time.
it?
Yes.
Yeah, there
Hey,
we
thanks
go.
for being here. Thanks for that, Grace. A little rendition.
Sure.
What's the band name?
Who
That's-
sings that?
No idea.
Train. I think it's Train.
I think that's
Train.
wrong.
No, there's the Thing Lost episode where we're trying to figure out that song that goes.
Hey, soul sister.
No, that's what I thought it was. So it was the one that's like, it's Hey Ho by Lumineers.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Train, and Patrick was adamant that it wasn't. And then when I drove him home, he basically yelled at me about it. So
What, not in front of me?
yeah. Anyway,
Shit.
thanks for being here, Grace.
Mhm.
I'm happy to be here.
And now,
Special guest and musical guest.
yes, this is SNL. You're presenting today.
Yep.
That's
Ooh.
so you're actually the second guest to do it. Harriet was the first this season.
Oh, yep.
So
To do their own topic.
yeah, just this season. First season we had a couple of people, but yeah,
Yep.
you're second. This
Only the
season.
good ones bring
Yeah.
the topics
Ooh.
to the show.
There's some shade to our
Yeah.
other special guest.
Some shade to Pat, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know that guy.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to take it away?
Yes. So today I'm going to be talking about Dr. Love.
Okay.
Wow.
Cupid.
No.
Okay.
Not someone that you would think as a typical Dr. Love.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Um
Not relationship advice.
no.
Okay.
So we're going to Florida today.
Oh,
Um
that's not in the budget.
Well, we actually gave away a trip to Mongolia, actually.
Oh, yeah.
months
Oh.
ago. So
And
that was-
50 bands.
shit.
No?
Well, yeah, we're going to Florida, not
Okay.
Mongolia.
Okay. Okay.
It's freezing right now, so we're definitely not in Florida.
Yeah, we're
Anyway.
going down south.
Okay.
Channeling that warmth. So the events start at a hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and a 17-year-old man by the name of Malachi Love Robinson,
His last name was actually Love. Or
Well,
that's his
yeah.
middle name,
Love
Okay.
hyphen Robinson.
like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah. They're not related.
Perfect example.
He Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So he just waltzes into a hospital and happens upon a white lab coat, doctor's coat,
Mm.
pops it on, and just starts going for a walk around the hospital and
was just
pretending
lab
that
coats.
he's
There's just lab coats just hanging up. Doctor's impersonator kit, like at the front door.
and it's got the like hospital insignia on it.
Ah,
So
yep. Yep.
he just pops it on and pretends that he's shadowing physicians. So
Okay.
he's
Anybody don't know what shadowing is?
What?
You know what shadowing is?
Like following someone.
Yeah. Do you not
Do you
know?
not know?
No, I do.
Is that what you asked it?
It's just, maybe our audience
Okay.
don't know what shadowing is.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're all clear on the shadowing.
Okay, we all know
Everyone all
what
good?
shadowing is.
Yeah.
You guys good?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm good.
So yeah, he's sitting in on exams, medical exams,
Uh-huh.
and even giving patients advice.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the doctors are suspicious, but no one really calls him out.
Mm. So he's
They-
giving advice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
so,
And nobody's like, let me see a key card.
Like, no, that's actually completely wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, they have some questions, but they just assume that he must have just like he's a resident essentially. Like
Yeah.
a
Do we say
student
what year
doctor.
this was?
It was like maybe 5-6 years ago, so pretty recent.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's definitely proper verification
Yes.
system set in place.
Although
Mm.
we
Computers
are
and-
in Florida.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Keep that in mind. So yeah, no one's really calling him out until he tries to sit in on a gynecology exam of a pregnant woman.
Okay.
And the gynecologist is a bit like, sorry, who are you? And why are you here?
And why are
Yeah.
you trying to sit on this patient?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they call the cops, and he's arrested immediately.
call.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cool.
But he's not charged. The
Bad call.
hospital chooses to not press charges because he's a minor, and they just chalk it up to a bit of a misunderstanding. But he
Mm.
was doing this for at least a month.
A
prior to
month?
that?
So not a day, not a
Oh,
day.
that he was doing that until they called the cops.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he was
Wow,
rocking up
come
to this
on.
hospital, checking in as an employee, just waltzing around.
And did he ever go to like payroll or something? He was like, "Hey, I just haven't got my."
I mean, I don't think he had any payment, but he
So
was
what's
just
he doing? He's just hanging out,
vibing
being a bit of a creep.
as a doctor.
Okay.
So yeah, he doesn't get charged. But the news picks up this story.
Mhm.
And it kind of goes a bit viral.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, "Oh my god, this."
There's nothing going on in Florida. I feel like Florida's a pretty
Like,
popping place.
I feel like that's where all those
Things
stories
happen.
come from.
Was this guy Florida man?
Probably.
Florida boy.
So only a year later, so he's now 18.
Mhm.
He's grown up now.
Okay.
Able to be tried as an adult
Yeah,
in the judicial
exactly
system.
Okay.
right.
Is that it?
Sure.
He decides to open up his own medical clinic.
So this guy has
Wow.
no like doctorate or anything.
No
No.
background at all.
Not to anyone's knowledge.
Okay.
But he wasn't queried on that so much.
Okay.
When he was walking around the hospital, they just kind of like brushed it off.
Yeah,
but
Like,
to
that was
start-
kind of bizarre, but
yeah.
To start your own like GP or something though.
yeah. So it's called the New Birth, New Life Medical Center.
Oh.
Damn, should've got that
And
name.
it's listed as a holistic and alternative medical care facility.
Uh-huh.
So this is like a proper clinic.
Establishment.
Like, it's
yeah.
got a reception,
Has it got those
waiting area.
certificates behind the receptionist?
Sure does.
Okay.
Does he work at every station? Like, is he the receptionist? He's the
Well,
doctor.
yeah.
He's the,
Really?
He
Well,
is.
there's on the website. There's just listed doctors, but they're all like stock photos. They're definitely not
Wow.
real doctors. But he's the program director.
Ah,
so-
okay.
Wait, what's he getting out of this to go to? Because that wouldn't have been cheap to set that up.
Wait, what was
No.
the title of the place called?
New Birth, New Life Medical Center.
So is the whole thing him just trying to look at like
See a
like-
vagina.
yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't think so because he's offering everything
okay.
like drug and rehab,
Excuse me.
urgent care, which is
What?
like I don't know why
Yeah.
you'd put yourself like you could go for I don't know pediatrics something, but why would you put down urgent care? Like
That's yeah.
that is a dangerous space to like if you're advertising that you're opening yourself up to
Also, I'm just
anything.
picturing this is like a, there's like a strip of shops or something like that, and this is just like there. Like it's not like a big building.
No,
or
it's
anything.
in like a medical plaza.
What? How did this happen? Like how did?
Well, he has
What's a medical plaza, by the way?
it's pretty American, but it's essentially just like a giant block of offices that have like a bunch of different
So
clinics.
this guy covers
Mm.
everything. Why do they even need any other?
They all
shops?
shut down.
Yeah.
All of them shut down.
But I wanted to show you guys a photo of him,
Okay.
which you can put on the
Damn,
Insta.
That'll be on
He
the
looks
Insta.
So-
clean.
Wait, can you hold it up to that camera a bit more?
So I mean, he looks legit, right?
What- yeah, but what's with the
It's a
uh,
pose.
the
What are
chin?
you talking
the
about?
chin thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the thinker.
And he's got the stethoscope, and he's always
Do you have a mohawk as well?
if he's not wearing, yeah, it's kind of like a fake mohawk. It's not a,
Ooh.
Mohawk.
yeah.
Wow. Do we all know what a faux hawk is?
Dylan,
Yeah, I said it.
you said the last one.
You said the last one.
Anyway, so he also made up fake credentials.
Mhm.
So most of us know MD, PhD.
Pretty huge, D.
But
yeah,
he-
that's right.
He also chose to put on the website and the sign for this medical center, HHP-C and AMP-C, which don't mean shit.
What?
Hey, I reckon it sounded important, honestly.
This
Yeah.
guy sounds like he knows everything.
He's got more credentials than I even know of.
It's too many titles.
Yeah.
But he just chose random ones.
Okay.
A dash is a nice.
Nice touch.
Nice
Bit
addition.
of
I
flair.
wouldn't have thought to use
That's
that,
very
honestly.
specialized, you know?
It's like he's doing two different
Yeah,
things. Or
yeah.
at least there's a range of something that he's good. He's on
Yeah.
he can do a spectrum of
From this letter to this letter.
things. Yeah.
A to Z.
that
And
would
he
have been good.
also,
Actually.
he also had 5 stars on a website that reviews doctors.
Oh.
based on 2 reviews, but still.
Did he get it like
5
the
stars.
cinema that's near here that's called 5-star cinemas, but they don't actually get 5 stars, but it looks like they do?
So this is like a proper clinic. Like
Mhm.
he has patients. And probably the most unfortunate case that was a patient was an 86-year-old woman
Damn.
named Anita
Damn.
who was
Need a
seeking.
man to hug and kiss.
Nice.
I don't know.
You guys got way too many of those.
I
just
want to do a nice
stored
clean
up.
one.
That one was
you
a
know?
cute one though.
Yeah,
Hug
yeah.
and kiss.
That's a G-rated.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was thinking of Anita Applebaum. Is that what it is?
What's that one?
From the Tribe Called Quest song?
Don't know.
Anita Applebaum, you gotta put me on.
Okay.
You know it?
Damn, we got all the musical references today. Fake Train and A Tribe Called Quest.
Fake tribe.
So yeah, her name's Anita.
Mm-hmm.
I like the hug and kiss.
And she was seeking help with her severe stomach pain. So not something to really mess around with, but he
Yeah.
offered to pay her a home visit,
Mm-hmm.
and she said sure.
Okay.
And then he diagnosed her with arthritis. And
Of the stomach.
She goes, that's not possible. That's not what I think it is.
and also just sold her some vitamins.
Nice.
And was like, "You'll be sweet.
Okay.
Go on your way."
Okay, I'm really trying to figure out what his motive is. Like home visit, okay, this maybe we're getting a bit spicy. But where are we going?
Does he
with
just want to
this?
get involved in people's lives?
Yeah. Like the vitamins. This is all coming out of his pocket. I guess he is making some money now because he has clients.
Because he has one client so
Yeah.
far.
But I think like he's so smart and can really just schmooze his way
Schmooze.
into people's pockets.
Okay.
But
Smart, like medically smart? Or,
No, no, no.
Okay, just smart as...
no medical
Okay.
smarts, but
Okay,
just like he can manipulate so many people.
Mm.
So yeah, he sold Anita some vitamins. And obviously
I
she
needed some
wasn't-
vitamins.
Huh?
Huh?
What's that from?
No, I was just saying I need some vitamins. I needed
like
some vitamins.
Anita.
Oh. Okay. I
Sorry.
like it.
That's basically your hug and kisses one.
Not as good.
No, it wasn't as good. It was the fake hug and kisses one.
Okay.
I just didn't get it.
I'm the
There's
fake
good
Reese.
ones.
Nah, don't worry about
Okay.
it.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
Moving on.
Sorry, I
Sorry.
keep cutting you off.
So obviously she wasn't experiencing any relief from her severe stomach pain with a diagnosis of arthritis.
Yep.
So he kept paying her home visits.
Mhm.
And there was one occasion where she was like in excruciating pain.
Mm.
So he was at her house and was like, I actually can't treat this. You're gonna have to go to the hospital.
Wow.
So I'm gonna call an ambulance, leave your keys and your purse here. I'll lock up.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
You go.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Why
Why would she leave her purse?
she's
yeah,
86.
with all her details.
She's
Yeah.
old.
I know, but even you can't be that silly.
But he was like,
Anita.
I'll come to the hospital, like I'll follow you there, basically. Weird.
Didn't.
He did.
Oh.
But then the next day she wakes up and she's had her checking account just drained.
Wow.
So
He's
she
gotta afford vitamins somehow.
Wait, so what was the time between like how old was he at that point? Do you know?
no, we're still like 18. This is
God
just
damn,
the
he's
same
flying
year.
through this.
Yeah.
What a year
Still
for him.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
So she calls the cops, and they find out that basically he had been stealing checks from her house and like
Mm.
forging them and writing them out to Dr. Love.
Dr. Love.
Dr.
So they
Love.
they
Damn.
begin an investigation,
Yeah.
but it's kind of on the DL because they know his first encounter at the hospital, and so they're like, okay, something's going on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while that's happening, there's a news reporter that was tipped off about Dr. Love's medical center.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the initial story kind of went viral, so they know what's up, and they're like, oh, okay, let's check this out.
Yep. Yep.
So they grab a camera, and they head down to the New Birth, New Life Medical Center.
Nice.
And they walk in.
He's not there.
No, he's there,
Oh
and
my
he's in a
God.
white doctor's coat,
Dude.
stethoscope.
Stethoscope.
Yeah.
And the first thing that you see once they start like introducing themselves, asking questions. He's like a bit like, "Oh, what's going on?" And then he's just like slowly taking off his doctor's
No.
coat and stethoscope, and he's just like trying to diffuse the situation.
Oh my god.
So he's answering some of their questions. And the best part of this is that you can see it online. Like it's
Oh,
It's
we'll
a
put
news
this on
clip.
Insta, yeah.
So this is from the news reporter, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and they're basically like, "Are you a doctor? Like did you go to school? Like blah blah blah." And he's like, "I'd prefer you didn't film this." Like he kind of
Yeah.
shuts it down.
You're a bit uncomfortable. You know, you're invading his personal space.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
at
leave
his
the guy
workplace.
alone, actually.
Not very professional.
Leave Dr. Love out of this.
So he was like visibly uncomfortable.
yeah, but he actually asked them to come back another day,
Smart.
and then he would be
Ah.
happy to do an interview.
Genius. This guy's level 100.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
He's leveled up.
So they come back, and he's not wearing the doctor's coat.
Oh.
He's in like some nice jacket,
okay.
and he's very confident. And
Oh.
he actually gives them a full tour, and is like, "Yeah, so this is a New Birth, New Life Medical Center. Blah blah blah."
Wow.
He shows the like some sort of like licensing. Like he really
Okay.
goes for it.
Yeah.
really
Um.
went all out.
I was thinking like it was like, oh, let me just go get my certificate for my car, and then it's like you hear the
Drives
Simpsons
off.
like the footsteps and the door slams and the car like.
No, so he just rolls with it. Except he says that he's not claiming to be a doctor. So he says that he's like a naturopath,
Yeah.
and that he's the program director. So he just kind of avoids the claim that he's a doctor.
Yeah.
But they don't really roll with it, and in fact, they show a clip of the sign outside of the New Birth, New Life Medical
Yep.
Center, and he's literally taped a white piece of tape over
Over
the
the
titles, and they peel it off. And MD is the one that he covered up. And it's literally just like the cameraman just like peeling it off. And it's so obvious.
Oh my god! And that's in the video as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's like they cut it so well because it's one of those like expose
Yeah.
Yeah.
like style news things. So they're like, it's a clip of him being like, "I don't claim to be a doctor," and then it cuts to and they're just like peeling it off. It's so funny.
It's like it was all okay until it wasn't. And it's all black and white. The sticker peeling off.
Oh god.
um
So he was claiming he wasn't a doctor. He just was running a doctor facility in a medical plaza.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he was gonna be hiring the doctors.
Oh god.
Yeah, so he's flip flopping. It's becoming a bit messy.
What about that photo on the website? Him doing the thinking man or whatever with his
General,
lab
that's
coat
a
on.
general director, photo.
He's got his
Yeah,
lab
I've
coat
seen-
on.
program director.
Program director, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is happening at the same time as the authorities are working on their investigation.
Okay.
So an undercover cop makes an appointment at the
Oh,
medical
okay.
center. And of course they take the patient.
Yep. Yep.
And they start doing a medical exam. And that's when they arrest him.
Wow.
So that's also filmed. So the news
Wow.
reporter, the same one, is there for that arrest. So I think they were kind of like working in
Yeah.
tandem.
Damn, what is that news reporter have been like jackpot?
Seriously.
This is my
is the
career
best,
moment.
yeah, hard hitting stuff.
Imagine the undercover cop went like too far and he was like, I don't know.
Oh, nothing. Okay. That's all right.
No words.
He went too far, right?
That's the bit.
So he's arrested, and
And
they're
he's
like,
like-
walking him out. Sorry?
And so he goes,
Are you okay?
I was thinking when
need
like
a
he
moment?
goes, yeah, you okay? Do you,
I'll just
do you
want
want
to talk for a minute. Yeah, yeah.
to call your mum? I was thinking like he goes to do the fake appointment and he goes for the checkup and the guy's like, all right, like how you doing? How you been feeling? He just makes something. He's like, all right, yeah, that's sure. Just take off your shirt. Give me your wallet.
Yeah.
What's your social
security
security
number.
number? Yep. Just let me know and I'll be able to handle whatever.
And then I'll write you a script
Yeah.
for some vitamins.
Let me just
Yeah.
go check this in my car real quick. And then you hear this exact same sound effect as before, the door slam.
Print a receipt on the FBOS machine. You got arthritis.
So yeah, they're walking him out in his white lab coat.
So he's
And-
wearing it again.
Oh, he's popped it back on.
Yeah.
Oh wait, because
This is a different day.
This is a different day.
Yeah.
Of course.
So he continues to deny the charges for the arrest. And so they basically have him on bail. So he's
Mhm.
out and about, but he's probably going to be charged.
Yeah.
So he holds his own press conference in a parking lot, and he also agrees to go on Good Morning America. So he's a busy boy. He's a busy boy.
He's getting around.
Yeah.
Still 18.
With that, he chose to go on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's got an
what's his
ulterior motive.
Dude, what are you up to?
I mean, I just feel like he loves attention at this point.
Mm.
But you're like, you've got such a good name, and you're just
Good
smothering it,
Oh,
Dr.
Dr.
Love.
Yeah.
And you're just like putting it through the mud, you know?
Yeah.
But I feel like if anyone was going to be on a show like a Good Morning America, you'd hear Dr. Love is coming on today. It's like that just sounds like the name. That's
Yeah, but
gonna
then
be
when he
there.
goes on, it's like, oh, so we've been seeing reports say you're not actually a doctor,
and he's just sitting in the chair. Like this.
Well, they're doing it like via satellite, like screen to screen
Okay.
news. And the Good Morning America guy is like pretty ruthless, and it's just like, did you even go to school? And he said that
That's
he
ruthless.
went to high school, and then he did a online church school,
Oh.
and that's what he got. That's when he got a PhD. And he says, a PhD in what? I don't feel comfortable disclosing it at this moment,
Oh,
but I
okay.
did receive that
Pleading-
PhD.
Okay. Pleading the fifth.
Yep.
Is it the fifth?
Is that what it is?
Or the fourth?
I mean, sure.
Just bleeding.
And yeah, he basically just
Imagine.
continues with these like denying it, kind of
Yeah.
evading questions. And then the Good Morning America guy's like, "Are you a fraud?" And he's like holding his earpiece, and he's like, "I don't appreciate your tone, and I'm actually gonna have to cut this interview short." And he just like
Wow.
cuts it.
Power move.
I was hoping he would
honestly.
do like the not understanding, like, are you a fraud? And he's
Sorry,
like,
what?
a frog? No, I'm not.
And also just a side note, during this bail time, he also steals his grandma's identity to purchase a Jaguar. So
Oh.
A car or
A
the
car.
Actual?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a strange setting to have a exotic
Actual-
animal in a
Yeah,
medical
now
area.
we're moving into the next phase of him. Jaguar King.
yeah, but he's not settling down. Like he's making weird choices, and
Mm.
I don't know.
The car dealership didn't think it was weird that,
No, they did.
okay.
Yeah.
90-year-old grandma is buying a Jag.
They called the cops, and that's why I think they kind of like
After the purchase is made, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to
Yeah.
get their commission.
Yeah,
and then,
exactly.
Whoops, what do we do?
Oh.
yeah, exactly. So after all that, he did end up pleading guilty
Mhm.
to impersonating a doctor, along with several other felony charges,
Several.
and was sentenced to 3.5 years
Oh.
in prison. And in total, he would owe $80,000 to his so-called patients.
Ah,
Damn.
I already know what his mugshot looks like. Can we just
Well, he
get an
just
edit
looks
of
like
him
a
him
baby.
wearing-
Like he
Yeah,
looks
He
so
does.
young.
So this all happened when he was 18. This all happened in that 1 year.
Yeah.
Man, what a
year.
crazy
That's
life.
a good year. That's a good year, bro.
He's gonna be older and go, man, I did it all.
I did it."
Yeah.
I live my life.
And
Yeah.
because so he pays some money back. He's probably broke for a good another 10 years or something, right?
Yeah,
We'll say
sure.
5 years, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he starts another medical business.
Well,
No.
not a medical business.
Oh,
But did you want to finish your point?
Nah.
I want the truth.
So he serves his prison time,
Mm-hmm.
and a mere 2 months after he's
Oh.
released,
I get it.
he manages to find a job with a freight company,
Mm-hmm.
where he allegedly diverted more than $10K into his personal account.
Oh yeah, yeah.
At the same time, he also
Okay,
opens up.
cash.
Yeah.
It's a freight company. Why wouldn't he? Wouldn't it be?
I'm sure there are a few freight containers in the back of his house too.
No, but like, wouldn't you take like product or whatever is in the containers?
Well,
And
I think
try-
it was like a freight brokerage. Like
Okay.
their customers pay
Man,
for
this
them
guy
to
is about the
organize
money.
logistics.
Yeah.
But he also founded his own freight and logistics company, in which he was essentially stealing clients from that original company. And so that guy calls the cops and is like, hey.
The cop's like, fuck, again?
yeah.
Well, that's what all the news articles are like. They're like, remember Dr. Love? He's up to no good again.
Well, now he's a freight
Yeah. Freight master
broker.
Love.
A freight program advisor. And so yeah, they have like screenshots of texts with that owner being like from Dr. Love
Yeah.
saying, I'm doing what I can to make it right. I don't want to go to jail again.
Oh no.
And that was this year in January he was arrested. So,
Oh, so he's like, what, 22?
22 or 23.
Wait, what? You said it was 4 years?
3 years, I think.
Yeah, 3.5, I
Okay.
think.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't
20
find out
30?
whether
He's
he was
30?
charged in prison. So
So he's still in prison right now?
no, I don't know.
Oh.
I think that maybe he's like
He's going
in
under
court.
a different name now. Well, he's Mr. Love now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daddy Love.
Yeah, he's a
He could be a
business
radio
guy.
host.
But
Love song dedications.
Oh,
Yeah.
callback.
he had so much potential, I feel
Damn.
like so
Just with the
smart.
name. Just with the name.
If only he didn't want to help people,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah.
Then
If only he actually helped people find love instead of medical.
Yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Yep.
I think he was just so obsessed with being a doctor. But like I also feel like he was so smart he could have gone to medical school. Like in all
Okay.
that time.
You spent a lot of time and a lot of money,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you could have just properly done it.
Yeah.
And by 22, he's probably not finished, but he's maybe properly shadowing.
Late 20s
Yeah.
if he started there, I think. Because don't you have to do like another.
Well, if he started at 18, right?
Yeah, but isn't it you do like 5 years and then you do another 5 to 7 or something?
As a
Mm.
resident.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
But the he did have a business partner who helped him open up that medical center, who like funded it, I think, with, $10K to open it up. And they interviewed him and they're like, how were you fooled by him? Like, what, how'd you not know? And he's like, okay, he fooled me, but he also fooled the entire state of Florida. Like,
Yeah.
come on. Do
Yeah.
you blame him?
True.
Like,
True. I thought
um,
And
I
he's
thought
like-
you could
And I love him.
I thought you were gonna say he was actually like the catalyst for all this. Like he was like,
no.
all right, Dr. Love, you're gonna be doing
that
this.
would
He's
have been a
pulling the
twist.
strings the whole time.
No, I think it was just some either friend or
Someone that got
just
pumped.
someone that has money.
Yep.
That was fooled by him. And
Damn.
yeah.
What a trickster.
But like a lot of his family stood by him
Oh.
throughout everything, and they're like, he had good intentions.
Well, that's the thing. So he fucked over a lot of people, and he's kind of a
especially Anita.
and he's a dick.
Yeah,
and poor Anita.
Anita.
Poor Anita.
Anita, if
What,
you're out
what
there,
happened to Anita? Do we
Don't know.
Anita, if you're still out there, reach out to the pod. We'll give you a t-shirt.
We'll give you some vitamins.
But I think he's like he seems like a smart kid,
Okay.
and
Conniving.
he's just in a bad phase right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And when he can get a proper business off the ground, we'll be talking about
We'll be here to
Dr.
promote it.
Love or Mr. Love,
Oh, yeah.
like the world talks about Mr. Bezos.
Oh,
Really?
okay. That's where that was going. Okay.
Well, like, if you think about it,
Yep.
he could really, like, he could have put his mind into some sort of, like, criminal activity. But if it
Mm.
wasn't geared towards, like, helping the public,
Yeah.
he probably would have made a shit ton of money. Like, if he kept it underground, he just
Yeah.
went for, like, the most public, the most vulnerable thing and just put himself in that position to be like, yep, I can do this.
What a shame he didn't actually do anything.
I
Really
know.
Bad. What a shame.
Well,
What
that's
a-
the
it
thing.
just there
He's-
could have been some potential for evil in his life, in
Mm.
his career.
Yeah.
He could be a great villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
This is his origin story.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He just wanted to live that doctor life.
Because
Yeah, he just wanted a shortcut,
we'll keep talking, but I
Okay,
just
okay.
wanted to just while it's on my mind, this is actually your 5th episode, Grace,
Oh,
that
okay.
you've been on.
Is it?
It is now.
I think it is. No, you did. Yeah, you did 2 in the first season because
Mm-hmm.
you did another crime one. You're kind of a crime gal,
Yeah.
and then you were on the Britney one, which is quite relevant
Oh,
right now as
yeah.
well.
Free
And-
Britney.
And
Second
then
Britney app.
Yeah, could give an update.
we probably could actually. And then you did 2 this season, which we're all the 3 of us. So it's your 5th. And I know
Yeah.
you hate the trophies.
Oh,
But
oh.
and Dan, if you're watching this, we'll make it up to you. But Grace, we've actually got you an engraved trophy here. 5-time Ernie guest, Grace.
Wow.
This will be on the.
What?
This will be, and it's a basketball one. I'll pass it around. We'll put it on the Insta or something. Just because, yeah.
Oh my god.
So now because
You weren't joking.
That one stays out of the bin.
yeah, you threw all of the other ones out. So please do not throw that one out.
Shit. Thank you guys.
A little bit of fun for the pod. Don't cover it up,
Oh.
please. Yeah, thanks.
Cover the basketball if anything.
Wow, we.
Yeah, it's like
I'm honored.
well, 5 episodes. You know, you've
To
given
be, you
it's
know.
a lot, and you've given a lot to us.
So at
so
least
So you
5
gonna
hours
start
of your
paying me
life.
now? Or? No.
the budget went into the.
No, still intern.
Yeah, how much did that
Engraving.
go? You actually owe us for that engraving.
I would have preferred the cash.
I can't take it back. No, yeah,
Thanks,
Uh,
guys.
no worries. Well, thanks for joining us for 5. And I think, are we gonna have you on another ep? Do you reckon you'll come on next week?
Yeah, why not? I'm around.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool.
What do you reckon you'll wear for next week?
I don't know. Maybe something yellow.
Okay.
I think we can see it on your camera actually. All right, let's take it
That's
out
a
with
bit. All right.
closing time.
I know who I want to take me home.
All right, all together now.